student in Birmingham a few years ago with the old bull ring. I'm not sure they would ever have filmed anything in there, or
no,
the Palisade
maybe not.
shopping centre.
But just try finding a way around it in a hurry, trying to find the right platform. That's a different issue. We can talk to Lewis Swan, though, from Brit Movie Tours. Hi, Lewis. Nice to talk to you this morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Good, thanks. So I think you run loads of different tours around the country now, but this all began as a bit of a passion project for you, didn't it?
Yeah, it started about 15 years ago. I mean, we run about 60 tours now, and I had a passion of going to visit James Bond film location tours before I started this, and one thing and another led me to starting up a business. I thought if maybe I'm the only freak that likes to go visit these kind of places, but I wasn't, and now we move about 45,000 people a year, and we have about 60 different tours all around the country, and it's become hugely popular, and it's a lot of fun to be involved in.
Do they tend to be visitors from within the UK or internationally as well?
No, it's a mixture. I mean, for various tours, things like, for example, we run the Gavin and Stacey tour out in Barry, which is predominantly a lot of British people that do that tour, and things like Only Fools and Horses in Bristol. But we also run tours going to Downton Abbey, which you get a lot of American, Australian, Europeans going on. So it just depends on the tours and what kind of appeal that they have. So yeah, we have all people from all over the world that come on the tours.
So Downton is that Highclere Castle in Berkshire?
Yeah, we go out to Bampton in Oxfordshire, have a little walk around the village there, and then we head down to Highclere Castle in Berkshire, and then head back to London, and it's a nice immersive day into the world of Downton.
So what are your favourite ones that from the ones that you run, Lewis, that people might not even realise?
Yeah, I mean, well, in terms of the most popular ones, we do Harry Potter, Peaky Blinders, Gavin and Stacey, Midsummer Murders. I mean, really, all the major sort of TV franchises and movies that have been produced.
And what Midsummer Murders is the Cotswolds? Is it at a guess? I don't know.
That's right. Yes, so basically heading sort of northwest out of London, Oxfordshire, Berkshire, all around Buckinghamshire, all around there. But yeah, I mean, for me, my personal favourite is obviously James Bond. That's the trigger that really got me started in the business. So that'll always be.
And what are the best? What are the best Bond locations?
Well, there's an excitement always going past, because you can't get into Pinewood Studios. Just going past Pinewood Studios, going to places like the Bladen Safe House in Oxfordshire, which is actually Stonewall House in real life. Going to the Stoke Poges Golf Club, the place where James Bond's wife is laid to rest at the church just nearby. I mean, there's so many great locations in Bond, and it's always exciting to go to any of them.
So what makes a really good tour then? Because from what you're saying, a lot of it can be spent on a coach going between places.
Yeah. I think, well, you've got to have, the locations have to be generally fairly close, fairly reachable. So if it's a walking tour, you want about not too much of distance walking between each one. They've got to be interesting generally to sort of look at, and there's got to be something to talk about with each of the locations, and they have to generally figure fairly prominently within that show so people remember them. And generally, we on the tours, we'll show images of how that location was used in the production, just to jog people's memory. But it's and also obviously we generally only do tours for productions which have been popularly received. It wouldn't be for something that wasn't very popular, so that we get enough people to come on the tour, make it commercially viable.
Yeah, I remember actually them filming Peaky Blinders, the last series, in Manchester, and being around the set there. We can get very close to it, but it was a thrill, even for sort of someone who's used to television sets. Bridget Jones, I believe there's been a bit of a spike in interest there. I've just seen the latest movie, and it does show, well, a certain part of London off in a very nice light.
Yeah, I mean, we do already run a Bridget Jones walking tour, which is predominantly central London, but we are going to do an add-on which goes up to Hampstead, where a lot of the film was actually based and where her new home is, and various scenes on the Heath and around Hampstead Village. But that's great. Obviously, the film, since it's been released, that's seen a spike in bookings. So, every time these shows and films get a new addition to them, it helps us, and it helps us also regenerate the tour and provide more locations. And it's another reason for fans to sort of re-immerse themselves in that show or film and go and visit these places, which for them is really exciting.
Thanks a lot, Lewis. Really grateful to you. Lewis, who runs Brit Movie Tours.
That's it from us. Breakfast back tomorrow from 6.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.